there are several companies that have made a business model out of creating a web GIS environment with the goal of providing all of the features, user experience, and user capabilities similar to what ArcGIS Online provides. One of these platforms or GIS Cloud presences is www.giscloud.com, which is one of the earliest attempts to do this, going back probably 6 or 7 years, and seems to be one of the most successful. I have found reasonably easy to work with 70,000 users and hundreds of thousands of maps and millions of layers. There are millions and millions sold, like on the McDonald's used to have on their signs. The GIS Cloud provides all of the capabilities that we have gotten used to using around a web GIS, including the ability to put data in the cloud, which then can be used to create maps yourself, or the data can be shared with others and other people can create maps using that data. Also, the maps that are created can be put onto the web for people to access, and they can be accessed on mobile devices. The capability of having GIS Cloud running on a mobile device, which it can do, is that, well, amongst other things, navigation and stuff in the field, fleet and workforce management, fleet management especially, it also becomes possible to use a map template and data that was created in the cloud, in the office. It can be used in the field on a mobile device. So all of those useful capabilities are available. Let's take a look at this particular software and see what its look and feel is. It does require one to have an account, and like most other things, there are free accounts with very limited capabilities, and then paid accounts with more substantial capabilities. And that reflects again upon my previous video where I talked about what web GIS things cost and money, and what those things are. The free GIS Cloud Manager accounts are very limited, giving a very small amount of cloud data storage and no ability to do serious computation or analysis, and no ability to manage users and map privileges. So the basic free account, while it is functional and does allow storage of small data sets in the cloud and making of maps, does not allow oneself to, or allow somebody to actually manage privileges, privacies, store large amounts of data, use significant field applications, etc. So let's just take a quick look at this interface, the very basic interface, by going to create a new map. Right here it provides just some view of some sample maps that it just picked randomly for some reason. Let's just begin by creating a new map. And it has a very significant plus in that these that map development inside of this software does provide a very nice set of base maps, which are obviously they're paying, or they're investing money on some server to support these base maps. So that's a very nice that's a very nice plus. But let's begin by creating a map called test, and I'll use this particular base map and double click on it, and there's my OpenStreetMap base map at the moment without any layers, and I do have the ability to get a data set in comma separated value format, and I also have the ability to add layers of data from a variety of sources, just as we were able to by using ArcGIS Online. And I can also get a data set which I stored by uploading to the cloud inside of the GISCloud environment. I can actually load this layer. It's a small layer. I have limited storage available, and I can pick that layer, and it now will the map will now zoom to the extent of my layer and allow me to view the cemeteries that I have attempted to load, and they are just barely visible in this particular map view. I'm going to get this in order, so I'm going to take a brief break. I've changed the symbology on these simple map layers. These are outlines of cemeteries in the town of Parma, and I do have the ability to edit and control that. I can export this map as a PDF. I can control map properties. I really do have a significant number of features available, such as buffering, and I can add a buffer around the extent of these cemeteries and other things. So I really do have a fairly substantial tool set tied around this particular sorry, brief interruption. I do have a very significant data set, tool set available in this environment, and I'm actually fairly impressed with the GISCloud software and the amount of capabilities that it provides for even to a free account user. It is possible to and I'm going to break here while I gather my wits momentarily. So what I was mentioning was the fact that the free subscription to GISCloud.com has a reasonably complete data tool set and some ability to store data, which is relatively impressive. But I also wanted to mention that for someone who would like to use this probably in a significant professional manner, would probably have to step up to a premium subscription, which is at a cost of $55 a month, which is a lot for a casual user who's just messing around, but really actually a very small amount of money for a user who has actually, for whom this is actually part of their job, and actually revenues are being generated. And a premium account does allow private maps and user management and privilege management, a substantially larger amount of storage, and both in size and number of rasters, and the ability to actually call in and ask a question or get something fixed, which free users don't get to have. So this is a fairly impressive site. Perhaps one disadvantage is that just like the Apple computer product users tend to be insular and a bit snobby about their environment, Esri users are also quite insular and parochial about their own environment, and tend to dismiss foreign, so to speak, technologies. And in this case, probably out of all web users, probably 90% plus are users of ArcGIS Esri products. So whilst this GISCloud is a very nice product, in my opinion, it does tend to put one a bit out of the mainstream.